To close out our event, while we have Mark and Tammy Smith as our wonderful leaders, the architect of this event is Mr. Jesse Macpherson. And he's absolutely brilliant. So I'm going to get myself out of the way. Will you please rise to your...
Wait, one last thing.
She does this again.
I have to say this. Mr. Macpherson is an original. He is an unrepeated happening, and he's all of ours at Team Freedom. Yeah. So please help us welcoming six-figure ringer, who, by the way, is married to an amazing woman, Patty Macpherson. Please welcome him up.
Mr. Jesse Macpherson.
Is this domestic or drugs? Is that his girlfriend or what?
Out of here.
Who is it? Come on, talk to me.
Just get him out of here.
Why? Come on, I got my passes, man. Hey, I have every right to be here.
Where'd he go?
Suspect has withdrawn into the interior of the room. We no longer have visual contact.
That was my car.
Having a little car trouble?
That's a keen observation.
I can help you. It's the Jag.
You want me to drive home in your car?
No, I want you to take my car. Had a lot of luck lately. I don't need it.
You're giving me a brand new Jaguar and you don't want anything?
Well, I can prove it. Give me your card. I'll be in touch.
Whoa, what is this? What do you want me to kill your wife or something?
No. Tempting, but no. Call it generosity between two strangers.
Generosity? Hey, fella, it's a Jaguar. You expect me to drive home in a brand new Jaguar? That's it?
That's right.
Hey, you're a freak. You know that? You are a freak. You want me to get in this car? No way. It's probably going to blow up. Yeah, that's real funny. Bits and pieces of me raining down in the street? Ha ha! You think I'm going near that thing? You're nuts! Besides, I got a car. Sort of.
My mic on? Yeah, now it is. Good afternoon. So here we find ourselves in a very peculiar situation. Probably something you weren't expecting the day you woke up. Heading out to a normal day's work as a reporter, as a fitness instructor, as a student, a teacher, real estate agent, attorney, doctor, dance instructor. When the unexpected happens, and two people's paths cross, strangers in this case, like it was for me, and you are given the keys to a brand new vehicle. Different. The skepticism starts to arise. What is this? Must be too good to be true. What are you, crazy? People like this don't do things like this. What do you want? What do you want from me? What's in it for you? And so today I would like to go on a journey with all of you. How many of you are willing to take this journey with me this afternoon? See, here's what I found out. Even owning the greatest vehicle in the world, without the keys to turn it on, you're not going anywhere. And what are those keys? The keys that were given to this young man. What are the keys that will allow you to access the full potential of the vehicle that sits in front of, that you sit in right now? In order to answer that question, I need to take you back 4 months ago and introduce you to a young boy named Trevor.
Class is social studies. That is you and the world. Yes, there is a world out there, and even if you decide you don't want to meet it, it's still going to hit you right in the face. Believe me. So, best you start thinking about the world now and what it means to you. What does the world mean to you? Come on, a little class participation here. Is it just this class you want to get out of? Your house, your street? Any further any of you want to go than that? Yes?
The mall. That's only like 2 miles away from me.
Well, let me ask you another question. How often do you think about things that happen outside of this town? You watch the news? Yes? No? All right, so we're not global thinkers yet, but why aren't we?
Because we're 11.
Good point. What's your name?
Trevor.
Maybe Trevor is absolutely right. Why should we think about the world? I mean, after all, what does the world expect of us?
Expect.
Of you. What does the world expect of you?
Nothing.
Nothing. My God, boys and girls, he's absolutely right. Nothing. I mean, here you are. You can't drive. You can't vote. You can't even go to the bathroom without a pass from me. You're stuck right here in the 7th grade. But not forever. Because one day, you'll be free. All right, but what if on that day you're free, you haven't prepared, you're not ready, and then you look around you and you don't like what the world is? What if the world is just a big disappointment?
We're screwed. Unless you take the things that you don't like about this world and you flip them upside down right on their ass. Don't tell your parents I used that word. And you can start that today. This is your assignment. Extra credit. It goes on all year long. Now, wait a minute. What? What's wrong with this? What's the matter? Yes? It's like so...
So what? There must be a word to finish that sentence. Someone help her?
Weird.
Weird. Crazy.
Hard. Bummer.
Bummer. Hard. How about possible? It's possible. The realm of possibility exists where? In each of you. Here. So you can do it. You can surprise us. It's up to you. Or you can just sit back and let it atrophy. Atrophy. If there is a word you hear that you don't understand, there's a dictionary at the front of the room. Look it up. And there are these dictionaries, which you will carry with you at all times, because in this class, we're going to learn to love words and their meanings. Any questions?
Yeah. So you'll, flunk us if we don't change the world.
Well, no, I wouldn't do that. But you might just squeak by with a C.
What'd you ever do to change the world?
Well, Trevor, I get a good night's sleep. I eat a hearty breakfast. I show up on time. And then I pass the buck to you. Now, I want you all to write your names in these books. And what's your name? Molly. All right, I want Molly to look up the word act.
And so our journey begins as young Trevor is challenged by a new person that enters into his life. A new teacher, mentor, coach. And he's challenged to think outside of his own world and into the world that he lives in. Think of an idea and put it into action. Action. Now, unlike Trevor, who had to come up with the idea himself, the idea to change your world and the world that you live in has already been given to you. You just simply need to put it into action. But what is action? What kind of action? How do you define action? Action. Noun. The process or state of acting or being active. Something done or performed, an act or deed. An act of one's consciously willing that may be categorized by physical or mental activity. Energetic activity. An exertion of force or power. Effect or influence. Way or manner of moving. Moving. Moving where? In what direction? Where do I go? And just as Trevor was challenged that day, many of you, when you showed up here, were challenged. But not challenged to create an idea, challenged for you to deep inside. When you were finally asked, what is it that you really want? What is the world that you would always like to have? So you had people like Mr. Seminette, your coaches, that showed up and said, if you could wave the magic wand and have it just as you wanted it, what would it look like? To dig deep down inside, not into your heart, but into your gut. The things that you've buried, that you didn't even think were possible. The things that you were afraid to even share with your fellow classmates, because you knew if you did, the common response would be crazy, hard, weird, bummer. But Mr. Simonette had a different response. He had the audacity to say, how about possible? And the realm of possibility exists here in each of us. But unfortunately, as we get started on our journey, we have the idea and putting it into action. We get so concerned about doing the right things that we do nothing at all. Waiting for all the lights to turn green before we'll leave the house. We need the entire plan every step of the way. Stuck at the starting line. The race has started. But have you? And on this process, it's these moments in time where instead of being concerned about doing it right, what we really need to be concerned about is just doing something. Being concerned about doing it right, what we really need to be concerned about is just doing something.